Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 112 of the Level Up program, day number 27 of the Purple Belt. If you're new to the Level Up program, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice and also working on a shooter-based betting system. Yesterday we had a decent first roll. We had I believe it was a 21 roller, and we followed it up with like 3 or 4 not so good shooters. We did have an ending SOR of 7.0, which is average, and an SRR of 4.0, which again is also average. I'm not discouraged. I like this dice set that we're using. It's a 4-2-4-5 dice set. And we're going to continue on with that dice set. We have 90 some documented throws with it. We're going to try to work up to 720 before we move on to the next one. Good morning, Roger. So let's get started here. If you're playing along Crapsee, it's U8F9R8 is the code. And I'm going to get started with a $20 pass line bet and $3 craps check. And 555 on that ATS. And yesterday we almost hit the ATS, both the tall and the small, on the first shooter on 2 separate occasions, I believe. But we got some ground to make up on. We lost some money. We at the end upped our bets a little bit to try to recover a little bit, not chase, but to recover. And it did not work out quite so well, but we're going to do good today. I have all the faith in the world. Let's get started. All bets set and dice out. First roll for the day, shooter number 1. Excuse me. And we're starting off with a 5-1 mixer, Christmas Sideshow Gamble. So 6 will be our point. We're going to go with that 180 across bet level. And this weekend coming up is Memorial Weekend. I'm going to be probably taking a trip down to Iowa again this weekend. We're going to go $35 on that 5 and 9, 30 on the 8, 20 on the 4 and 10. So if anybody's going to be down in the Dubuque, Iowa area, make sure you hit me up here, send me a message, and I would be happy to possibly meet up with you guys on either Saturday or Sunday. It is Memorial Weekend, so I do anticipate on it being really busy down there. 4-2-4-5 is our dice set, and we're going to go all bets set. Dice out. And that left die stopped, our right die stopped a little bit early, but we have a ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that's going to help with that ATS, does nothing for our bets. So Dubuque, Iowa has 2 casinos. They have the Q Casino and they have the Diamond Joe's. If I go, I would probably go to Diamond Joe's. But again, I'm not quite sure. If somebody does want to meet up, I will definitely make it a point to show up though. And all of our bets are set. We have 4 people in Crapsee. Good morning, Freda. And we have got 4 people on the YouTube channel. So 4 and 4. Okay, all bets set. And we got a 3-6-9. So yesterday we had quite a few 5-2s, which is an on-access primary hit. So nothing we could really do about that. If it wasn't for that, we would have had a lot of, I think, decent shooters if that wasn't hitting like that. But it is what it is. Again, I am very confident with this dice set. I think that it will do well. And that was a 5 hit. I'm sorry, the 9 hit. So we're going to go to $60 on that 9. Actually, I'm going to try something different here, guys. I'm going to pressed 22 inside here. So we're going to go up 1 unit on the 9, 8, and 5. So we're just going to pressure it inside and try something a little bit different here. Kind of like a skill 66 type style. And we got all bets set. Dice out. And we have the 516 again, mixer. So that is our point. So that is point made. And this dice set has definitely been hitting the points. Yesterday, that first shooter, I think we hit 3 points. And we had a total of 4 points. The 4 was a point 2 different occasions. So we're going to go to $22 on that pass line bet. We're going to go $4 on the craps bet. On a craps check. And 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to go all bets set. And we have a 3-2-5. 5 will be our new point. So we are going to take that bet off of the 5 that we have on there, which is $40. We're going to move it over to the 6. We'll make it 6 look like $36. And we're going to put $15 pass line odds. Again, 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to go all bets set. And 6-1-7, which is double dice off axis. Both dice are off axis, and that is a 7 out. So we were not able to collect on that one. We were pressing everything up. So that was a hit. We actually brought back $80 because of that pass line hit. But the rest of it was a loss. For 2, 4, 5. Again, $20 pass line bet. 1, 2, 3 on the craps check, and 5, 5, 5 on that ATS. So videos last night. Chris from Dice Degen put out another round 2 competition. It was between John from Pro Craps and Craig from Old Bay Craps. So make sure you check that one out. We'll all bet set here and dice out. And we have box cars on our come out. That's why we have that craps check in place. That does help with the ATS. And the craps check does pay out, but we got our backup on the pass line. Still looking for a point. Another video that came out last night was Jeremy from Collar Up did a really cool video, kind of a behind the scenes type video. Make sure you check that one out as well. $20 on that pass line. We still have the $3 craps check, 555 on that ATS. He kind of did a I'm a fraud type video, and he shows this table is not really a table. Good morning, SJ. It's actually just a flat table with a layout and a bumper on the back side that's actually straight. It's not even curved. But guys, if you really knew what a lot of the tables looked like for the YouTube providers, it's all about the quality of the video. It's all about the sincerity of the video. And it's all about how we can teach the game and promote the game going forward. The table really does not matter, guys. It really doesn't. We have some people that throw it to the back of a cardboard box. I mean, it's all about the content and what we can do to help progress the game of craps forward. So 4, 2, 4, 5, all bets set and dice out. And we have snake eyes, so we're on the opposite end now. Again, that is a craps check payout. Still looking for that point. Again, guys, do not work on my comeouts. Make sure you put a craps check out because that does pay. It does help at least. So we made a total of $2 so far. Again, we're going $20 on that pass line, $3 craps check. And our ATS has the 2 hard numbers hit right away. So hopefully that's a good sign going forward here. And hopefully we'll be able to hit that small and or tall. Good morning, Navaldo. John from Pro Craps also did his coffee and craps yesterday, and he introduced his team play concept, and he's looking for ideas, so make sure that you guys get over and talk to him and leave ideas of what you want to see in a team play type tournament. And that one was really weird, guys. That right dice landed and stuck, did not go forward. The left one did go. We have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. It's the 3rd craps check hit that we had on this shooter. Well, we're definitely hitting those ATS numbers, doing nothing for the box hits though, unfortunately. So this is kind of strange because this dice set that I'm using does normally hit, at least I've seen it hit, quite a few of the craps check, box numbers. So, good morning, Michael. Welcome to Level Up. Why do I make uneven odds on the 5 and 9 odds when they're paying? I don't put odds on any of my bets at all. I follow a system of betting that's very similar to Uncle Mel from Craps Hawaii. And we're in the process right now trying to set up our betting system so that it becomes shooter based, and we can actually hopefully profit on longer, more successful rolls, but hopefully stay within reason in the short run as well. We got all bets set here, guys. Dice out. Hopefully that answers your question. I don't have any odds on any of my bets. In fact, even when I do come bets or DC bets, I very seldom put odds on either. The only time I will put odds on a pass line, we have a 3-2-5 for our come out, for our new point. The only time I'll put odds on the pass line is if it is to help make the bet more equivalent to what the bet level is that we're at. So for example, if I'm at $35 on that 5 or 9 and the point is a 5 or 9, I have $20 pass line bet on, and I put $15 in odds in order to bring that up to that $35 level. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Clay. So 4-2-4-5 is the dice set. And we have a point of 5. So we can actually put our bets out there now. We're going to do that 35 across bet level, 35 on the 9, 30 on the 6 and 8, 20 on that 4 and 10. And this is the situation where I have $20 in that pass line. I will put $15 in pass line odds to bring it up to that $35 bet level. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Carlos, I am in Wisconsin. I'm closest to the Oneida Casino. It's about 50 minute drive for me. I live in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. I have played in Wisconsin Dells Casino. I have also played once or twice down at Potawatomi. Not craps, so I've actually done the slots at Potawatomi. I had heard Potawatomi is at a $25 table, which is a little bit rich for my blood. Oneida during the week, and I don't get up during the week, but during the week is a $5 table, and on the weekends and holidays it's a $10 table. And we have a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So this dice, it hasn't thrown a lot of 314s. And that's going to allow us to go up to $25 on that 4 and 10. And that's going to be box hit number 1 for this shooter. Again, we're going to go with that 4-2-4-5 dice set. And Carlos, are you from Wisconsin, or do you play in Wisconsin? We got all bets set here. Dice out. The dice crossed when they landed, but we have a 5-4 center field 9. So that'll be your second box hit here. And that's going to allow us to go up to $60 on that 9. Again, we're at that 4-2-4-5. Northern Illinois. We're going to be, so you're at Rivers and Harrah's, I would assume you also go to. We're going to be meeting in end of August. A bunch of us will be. Arnell from Dice Grinders, myself, Alfredo from Texas Crapshooters will be coming up. I had heard that John from Pro Craps might even show up. I'm trying to get Chiro from Midmo Yo to show up to that end of August. If you're interested, I can get the dates out. You can send me an email at crapsmasterjourney@yahoo.com, and I would be happy to reply to that email and give you the dates and everything. We have all bets set. And I also might be coming down that area on June 1st to meet up with Big AZ. He's be traveling through that area. He's going to be going to the Blue Chip on the last day of this month, I think. And then June 1st and 2nd, he'll be in the Chicago area. And we have a 1-4-5. That is our point. Horse and buggy. So that is a point hit. So we're going to be able to come down on our bets once we get our point established, because we have made enough money on that. But we're going to go to $22 on that pass line. We're going to go with a $4 craps check. End of August. I have to look at the dates. Maybe it's. I'll have to look at the dates. Send me an email if you want, and I can give you the specific dates. I don't have them on the top of my head here. November also, November 11th and 12th is going to be the Craps for a Cure Down in Vegas, so everybody knows about that. Okay, we got all bets set here, guys. $22 on the pass line, $4 craps check. ATS is still in effect. Hey, guys, we only need to hit that 6 to get that small. So let's try to get that 6, which is usually a strong number. We hit that a lot yesterday. We have not hit it yet today. Oh, we actually hit it twice, but not on this shooter. And that was kind of a wild roll. They bounced off the back wall a little bit weird, but we have a 5-6 Midmo Yo. That is a come out winner for the pass line. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with the same $22 bet, $4 craps check. That Midmo Yo was another hit on the ATS, so we need the 6 for the small. We need the 8 and 10 for the tall. We got 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to go all bets set. If you guys are finding value in this content, make sure you give me that thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, I would really appreciate your support. And hit that bell notification so that way you're notified every time that I go either live or put a video out. And we have midnight once again. 6612. All the dots and all the spots. So we're still looking for a point here. And that's been the story of the day so far. Looking for that come out point. Been throwing a lot of craps numbers. Something that has not happened with this dice set so far, but today obviously is the change. We're going to go with that $22 pass line bet again. The $4 craps check is still in place, and the 555 on the ATS is also in place yet. So we get all bets set and dice off. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce, another craps check win. So I rewatched a video from yesterday because I was not happy with those last couple shooters. I'm happy with the dice set, just not happy with those last couple shooters. And one of the things I found is that my dice landing zone was coming up a little bit short. A lot of the rolls, they were, it was landing probably about an inch away from where I want them to land, just like that last one just did. Good morning, Nemo. Again, we're going to go with that $22 pass line bet. Our $4 craps check is still in play. We have brought back $160 to our rack right now. So we're going to go all bet set here. We'll dice out. And that one felt really comfortable coming out. We got a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that will be our new point, a 4. And we are now able to bring all of our bets down. We're going to go back up at that 96 across bet level. So that's going to be $20 on the 5 and 9. We got 18 on the 6 and 8, 15 on the 10. We are not going to do any pass line odds right now. We got 4-2, 4-5. And we've brought back $156 to our rack. We have $128 on the table. We got all bets set and dice out. Another midnight, guys. I cannot believe that. There is a pretty big winner there today so far. And that might be a repeater. That is definitely a repeater hit. I wish they had repeater hits on Crapsee, which I think is going to be in their new version when it does come out. That's what I had heard at least. So that does nothing again for our bets other than the ATS, but we had already hit that, so it's not a big deal. So Nemo's going, he's going to premiere around 2 p.m. Central Time. If you guys want to check out his channel. We get dice out. And we have a 3-5-8. Easy 8. That is both dice on axis, and that is a single pitch of the dice, which is fine for this dice set because there's no big reds on that single pitch. We're going to drop in $3, and we're going to bring the 6 and 8 both up to $30. And we need to hit that 6 or the 10. 6 or the 10, and then we will be either the tall, small, or all. 4-2, 4-5. And we will go all bets set. And we have a 3-6-9 center field 9. So that was roll number 14. So we are going to be able to bring that 5 and 9 up to $35 each. That's dropping in $1 to get to that level. And now we have got all of our inside bets pressed up at least once. 4-2, 4-5. And we got all bets set and dice out. That roll went a little bit long, but guys, we got the 4-6-10, Waylon's best friend, way in the end, Daddy Joe. And I believe that's going to light up that green on the board. So that is the tall. So that was a very nice hit for us. And all we need to do is hit that 6 and we'll get the small and make them all. So we have not hit that for quite a while now. So this puts us in a very interesting situation, guys. I'm going to put a lay bet on that 6. And I think I'm going to lay... let's lay $150 on that 6. And then also that was the 10 that we hit, so we can bring that 10 up to $25. Good morning, Marble Fork. You rode a duck over the waterfall at the Dells when you were a kid. The ducks are cool, man. They were really cool. When I was a kid, and I'm sure that's pretty similar to you, they had the old army-style ducks. And the duck, for you guys who don't know, is a kind of a boat that has wheels. And it goes on land, and it also goes in the water. And they take you on this really cool tour. And they still run those old-style army-style ducks. But now they also have some newer versions that they do. And this is just basically the water, if you will. And if you guys have never been to Wisconsin Dells, it is the coolest landscape that's around there. They have a lot of cliffs and rocks and a lot of sandbars. I mean, it's just amazing there. So we got 4-2-4-5 on our dice set. We got all bets set. And dice out. Let's see if we can hit that 6. I do not feel comfortable. We're going to set them down. They split apart slightly in my fingers. And we got dice out. The left die stuck right here. The right one went in, but we have a double degen, guys. Hard 6. Everybody likes a little bit of degen, and watch the screen light up green all the way across. So that was an awesome hit. We put that late bet on there, but that's all right, guys, because we are going to make some money off of this one. We are to lose that late bet, but we brought in a lot of money for that one. So we're going to be able to go up to $42 on that 6 and 8. That was an awesome hit. I have not hit that all for probably about a month now. Thank you, SJ. But guys, remember, that was the double degen that hit. This 3-3 hard 6. So we'll have to let Chris know that he made a payout for us. We have an SOR so far of 11.11, SRR of 11.0, I mean. We're on roll number 17 here, guys. And what I'm going to do is, because we were trying to recover a lot of our bets, we're going to come back down on our bets and start back over at that 96 across bet level. And we're going to go back up with 555 on that ATS. And that's $20 on that 5 and 9, 18 on the 6 and 8, 15 on that 10, and we're going to go all bet set. Thank you, Ada. Good morning, Roman. Dice out. Let's see if we can hit the tower to small once again. And we have a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend on the end. Daddy Joe once again. So we're going to bring that 10 back up to $25. So hopefully everybody made some money off of this roll for Crapsee. I'm sure you did. Again, 4, 2, 4, 5 is that dice set. It's kind of funny how yesterday we started off really strong. It kind of went south really fast, but then today's starting off pretty decent again. Again, we got all bets set and dice out. Dice split apart a little bit when they left my fingers, and we've got a 3, 4, 7 out. And that 3, 4 is a double pitch. Something we really have not been throwing a lot of, so that's kind of a good thing that we're not doing the double pitch much. But guys, that was a good run there. I made off of that shooter, because we hit the all and the tall, I made $1,061 off of that. So we recovered quite a bit towards our bankroll here. Because yesterday we finished the day, we were pretty far down. 4, 2, 4, 5 is that dice set. And we're going to go again, $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check, and 5, 5, 5 on that ATS. Let's see if we can hit it again. Thank you, Roger. That was a good call on my part to regress. One of the things I've been seeing is if you hit the tower to small, everybody's saying turn your bets off for 1 or 2 rolls because it seems like that big red comes out right after that. I have to come up, and this is one of the downfalls of my betting strategy right now, guys, is that I don't have a recovery betting style set up yet. And that's something that I do want to work on. I'm going to be working hopefully with Alfredo on that so I can actually recover a little bit faster, a little bit easier. We have 4, 2, 4, 5, all bet set and dice out. And we have a come out 7, 5, 2. That is a primary hit. So the dice stayed on axis. And that is a come out 7. So we're going to have to go back up on that ATS as well as the craps check. We're sticking with that $20 pass line bet. So $3 on the craps check, 5, 5, 5 on that ATS. And that's why we have it set up that way, is that $20 pass line bet will cover all of the other side bets that we have going on there. So we actually made $2 on that. 4, 2, 4, 5. And we got all bets set and dice out. We hit the mixing bowl on that, but we have magic aces. We're just having a difficult time today establishing a point for the shooters. We've been hitting a lot of craps numbers on the come out. So again, like I highly recommend, do that craps check, guys. So that craps check is going to pay out on this. So we're going to go back up at $20 on the pass line. That $3 craps check still stays in place. Our ATS bet has a magic aces towards it. I do some power pressing with the program here, and that's what seems to give me trouble because I have to hit probably about 5 or 6 box numbers before it starts getting up, because I go 3 box numbers and I come back down. Good morning, Chris. And then I start pressing up again. So it takes a little bit of time to get back up again into the profit range. We have all bets set and dice out. Chris, we just hit the double D-Gen hard 6, and that gave us the all. So if you go back about 6 minutes in the video, you will see the double D-Gen paid it out for us. And we get dice out. And we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. 5 will be our new point. Again, we're going to go with that 180 across bet level. And that is going to be $35 on that 9. We're going to go $15 pass line odds, 20 on that 4 and 10, and 30 on the 6 and 8. And again, 4-2, 4-5. And we got all bets set, dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. The craps numbers are coming pretty heavy today. So, but we're well on our way to hitting that small. We got 3 numbers knocked out on that small. So that does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. And again, we got all bets set here and dice out. And we have a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that will be our first box hit for the shooter, I believe. And that's going to allow us to bring that 4 and 10 up to $25 each. And all we need to do is hit that 6 and we'll get that small again. So that would be really cool if we could hit that 2 shooters in a row. We got 4-2, 4-5. And we got all bets set and dice out. And not so fortunate, guys, we have that darn double pitch again. 4-3-7 out. So that was unfortunate. The dice landed really close to the back wall that time, and they almost hit, and they came right back down. They just dug right in. It was kind of a violent reaction. So that was a little bit of a loss on that shooter. We've got about 20 minutes left, so let's go at least one more shooter here, guys. And let's see where we're at with our statistics right now. We have a 10.0 SOR, 7.5 SRR, so that's really decent. We're going to be on shooter number 4 here. So we had 2 average rolls and 1 really good roll. The roll quality score on that number 2 shooter was 377 points. That's just amazing. $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check. And we got 555 on the ATS. And we'll go all bets set. And dice out. And we have a 2-3-5, no fill 5. That'll be our new point. So let's make this a nice long roll this time. So we're going to go with that 180 across bet level once again. That's going to be $35 on that 9, 20 on the 4 and 10, 30 on that 6 and 8. We're going to pick up $15 in pass line odds. Okay, all bet set and dice out. And the landing zone was way up here, but the dice landed way back here. But we have a 5-6 mid-bow yo, Chiro in the house. Chiro put out a video yesterday or the day before. It was kind of a repeat of an earlier video that he would do where he's asking you guys what you would do in a casino if a certain scenario happened. So make sure you check that one out as well. And that was an 11, so that does nothing other than the ATS. So we're going to call that all bets set right away and dice out right away. Fingertips aren't quite on a dice like I like them, but they're close. And that was a weird throw. Second time we had a weird throw, but look what happened, guys, again. Double degen. Hard 6. Everybody likes a little degen. So neither one of them hit the back wall. They're going to say, shooter hit the back wall. It's your final warning. And we're going to go to $42 on that 6 and 8. So we're going to drop in. We're not dropping anything in. We're just using our winnings. So 42 on the 6 and 8. And that was box hit number 1 for the shooter. I will say this about Chris's video that he put out with John and Craig. He did hit a lot of hard 6s. I think he hit about 4 or 5 of them on there. And he announced it as being the double degen. So that was really cool. And he gave me props for coming up with the name, but I don't need the props, but I appreciate it. 4245. And we have a 145. No field 5 horse and buggy. That was our point, so that is point hit. So it's a nice little hit there, and it's going to allow us to go to $22 on the pass line. We're going to go with $4 on the craps check. And that hit, that pass line hit, actually helped us pay for that ATS. So the ATS is free for this shooter now. 4245. And we're going to call that all bet set and dice out. Now again, that one a little bit long, but we're back on that 5, guys. Horse and buggy once again. So we're starting to see some repeating numbers here, some numbers that are actually showing up on a very consistent basis, and that's what I like to see. And if you bet appropriately, you can actually start putting more money on these numbers, assuming that they're going to hopefully keep on hitting. So we're going to put $15 in pass line odds again, and we brought back $70 so far. We have $211 on the table. 4245. And we're going to go all bet set. Peace out. And we got that double pitch again, guys. 3, 4, 7. 7 out. So unfortunately, we didn't get to that third box hit on this shooter. We did bring back a little bit of money, but not enough to make a huge profit at all. In fact, we lost $141 on that shooter. Guys, we got 15 minutes left. Let's go one more shooter. We'll see if we can turn this around a little bit. We had 3 6s and 1 18. So that's kind of weird that we ended up with 3 6 rolls, shooter rolls. So let's go 4 2 4 5. Let's get our bets out there again. I'm going to do something I'm going to regret like I did yesterday, but we're going to go with, we're going to double everything up for the first 3 box hits here. So we're going to go with a $40 pass line bet. We're going to go with a $6 craps check. And we're going to go 10, 10, 10 on the ATS. So let's see if we can actually pull it out here. And if we could do that, that would be amazing. 4 2 4 5 for the dice set. We got all bets set and dice out. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce for a come out. Again, we've been hitting a lot of craps numbers on that come out. And that's why we do use a craps check. And the craps check, just so everybody knows, is that any craps bet. Again, we're going to go to $40 on that pass line bet. $6 on the craps. Our ATS is still playing. So we got 4 2 4 5. And we got all bets set. We hit that mixing bowl. We have a 5-2-7. That's our primary hit. So we are, again, guys, having difficult times getting a box number point set. But that's fine because everything that we have on here pays out and it all balances out. So far we've made $6 on this shooter. And again, we're going to go with that $6 craps check. We're going to go with the 10, 10, 10 on the ATS. So that does suck because that reset the ATS, but guys, we only had 2 numbers on there anyhow that were hit. 4 2 4 5. And we got all bets set and dice out. So Nemo has on there, I didn't read it, we'll have to read it a little bit later, about a decent recovery. So I will have to read that over before I shut the live stream down today. Because I am open ears for recovery systems. And we have a 2-2 hard 4 ballerina. So that is our new point. That's the first time we've thrown the hard 4 today. And that hard 4 is a double pitch of the dice. So we do not see a lot of double pitches, at least we haven't today or yesterday. So we're going to go with 360 across bet level. So that is going to be 60 on a 6 and 8. We're going to go 70 on that 5 and 9. And we're going to go $40 on the 10. And we're going to call that all bet set. 4 2 4 5. Dice out. And another hard four. Wow, what's the chances of that, guys? So we have a 2-2 hard four again. So that was a point of 4, point made. So dice have definitely shifted over to a different direction. So we're looking for a new point again. We're going to go to $44 on that pass line. And we're going to go with a 12, no. We're going to go to the $8 craps check. And 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to go all bet set. Good morning, Chris. I'm sure Chris, for Demon Dog Chris, will be down in end of August also for that meetup in Chicago area. And we have a 2-4-6, easy 6. So 6 will be the new point. So we are going to take that $60 that we have on the 6 down. And we're going to go to $40 on the 4. That's a buy 4. And we're going to go 1 or 2 more box hits here, and then we will regress down. So we got 4-2, 4-5. And I'll bet set. Seeing a lot of new faces on here today. It's really nice to see, guys. I really appreciate the support that everybody is giving me. And we have a 3-6-9 center field 9. That is a common one I've been seeing with this dice set. The 3-6, that is 1 dice off access. So we're going to go to, shoot. Let's go to $120 on that 9. Again, 4-2, 4-5. Let's see if we can hit that 9 again. That would be a really nice hit. We got all bets set. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Cheerio back in the house. Again, that does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. Again, 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to call that all bets set. Another mid-mo-yo, 5-6. Oh my God, guys. I need that box hit. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my bets down, guys. I'm going to go to that 96 cross bet level. And I'm going to take 1 hit at that in order to get back up to where I need to be. So it's $20 on that 5 and 9, 18 on the 8, 15 on that 4 and 10. So with that regression, what we did is we went $123 brought back. So far we have $162 on the table, and that's basically because we have a higher ATS bet out there, and we also have a higher pass line bet. We got all bets set and dice out. Dice are uneven when I'm setting them here. There we go. No, we don't. Sometimes it goes in little grooves like that where it just does not set or grip properly. And the dice split apart when they left my fingers, but we have a 5-4 center field 9. So I wish I would have left my bets up there, but hey guys, that's all right. I will take that. So that will be our last collect there, and we're gonna have to do one more collect yet. We're at 151 in, we have 162 on the table. 4-2, 4-5. And we're gonna call that all bets set, dice out. If you just joined in, we hit that ATS earlier in the day, or earlier in the session. 639, center field 9 again. So that 9 is starting to show up. That hard 4 is showing up on the shooter. Okay, now after this, we are in the profit. So now we could definitely start pressing up on this next bet. So 4-2, 4-5. And we got all bets set and dice out. The dice came out a little uneven, but we're back on that 9, guys. 4-5-9 this time. So how many 9s in a row is that? That is our third 9 in a row and our fourth 9 out of 7 shooters. Wow. So definitely hitting some pockets. Okay, we are going to put some money on that 9. Actually, we're going to put some money on the 5 and 9. We're going to go to $35 on the 9 and $35 on that 5. That is dropping in $1 to get to that level. We have $207 brought back to the rack. We have $192 on the table. And we have a 5-1 mixer. Easy 6, Chris from Sideshow Gamble showing up again. I have not seen a video come out from him for a little while now. That was our point, by the way. So we're going to drop that pass line now back down to $20. $3 craps check. And we're going to call that all bets set. And we get the 4-2, 4-5. Been hitting a lot of repeat numbers on this shooter. So we roll number 13. And I appreciate everybody sticking around as long as you guys have. We're at that 1 hour mark. This is roll number 49. And we have a 3-5-8. Easy 8. So that is our new point. So we're going to move that $18 that's on the 8 over to the 6. We got the 4, 2, 4, 5. And we need the 10 and 12 for the tall. We need the 2, 3, and 5 for the small. We got all bets set. And 5, 4, 9 again. Wow. 9 is definitely hot here, guys. If you didn't regress, you should have that pressed up pretty nicely. I did regress, though. We are going to bring 9 up to $60 now. So we're dropping a quarter. And we're up $104 on this shooter so far, profit. 4, 2, 4, 5. And we got our bet set. Good morning, Randall. It was a good episode. We had some good rolls today. And another 9. Wow, that is totally cool, guys. 5, 4, 9. So that is definitely the hot number for this shooter. So we're going to bring that 9 up to $100 now. And we have hit 9 9s today out of 51 rolls. So that is a pretty high percentage. And we all know that DI is not real, so it is what it is. 4, 2, 4, 5. And we got our bet set. And a 415 horse and buggy. So that's a no field 5. So we need that 10 and 12 for the tall. We need the 2 and 3 for the small. That 5 we're going to bring up to $60. 4, 2, 4, 5, and I'll bet set. Hit that mixing bowl, but we have the Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. So that does nothing for our bets, but that does help us with that ATS. And now all we need is the Magic Aces, which we actually threw quite a few of. We threw 2 of those today already. We threw 3 boxcars. Again, that does nothing for the bets other than the ATS. So 4, 2, 4, 5, and we're going to get going right away here. And we got 2, 5, 7 out, guys. That is a primary hit again. So let's get that entered into Crapsee, and we'll see where we ended up with this shooter, and we're going to check our stats for the day. So we actually made $172 on that shooter. So let's see where we ended up with our stats for today. We had a total of 5 shooters today. We had 2 18 shooters and 3 6s. That's kind of weird that it ended up that way. Box numbers are a little bit low today. Inside numbers are a little bit low. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are definitely low. Horns and field bets were off the charts today. Hardways are low, and it shows as a slightly dark side play today, which really surprises me because of the amazing rolls that I thought we had today. We have an SOR of 10.8 and an SRR of 7.7 with 2 come out 7s. So, guys, thanks for joining along with me today. this is the Level Up program. I hope you guys do come back tomorrow. Also, make sure you give me that thumbs up if you do like everything that went on. Make sure you jump over to the Daily Paycheck at the Casino Gaming Television that is starting actually as we speak right now. Hey, my name is Joan. This is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Have